Hi everyone, this is Anna from Hotoptionbabe.com. I'm going to go over a really short video because there's not a whole lot to tell except that we are still in an uptrend. I believe that we are nearing some key levels that I've been looking for on the ES, the E minis, which were what last week was my objective was 1351, 57, and then 63, and we met those objectives. And now I'm looking for 66 and 75 as a possible next couple of targets. You can see we're in a bearish rising wedge here, and as we continue to go up, we still have this inverted head and shoulder here. We broke above that shoulder line, and now I do believe that we're going to continue up to this 1375 level, or where the red pivot is. We got our 1363. I do believe we're going to see that either probably this week, and then possible we see some kind of correction to maybe around 13. It could be anywhere, just say 8 to 10%. That's always a good level to look at, 8 to 10%. Your daily is still pushing higher here, and the oscillator is still gaining in strength. However, there is a slight bit of divergence between these two levels here, but we are not rolling over here yet. So it's still a buy on the daily. Short term tonight, most likely going to go higher tonight. Either we sell down a little bit tonight and then go up higher tomorrow, but probably most likely we just continue higher to that 1375 area. That's my next level. Possible we could go higher, but for right now I keep my outlook short term in length. Same way the VIX is looking pretty pathetic as well. We saw a low of the year 1427, which is really low, and I think our all-time low was $9.36. Put a bottoming tail in about right here. It is bouncing up off those lows here on the 60. And let's take a quick look at the daily. There's a little head and shoulder here, which could even take us down to around 10. Okay, that's just a guesstimation, but somewhere around 10. You do have some bullish divergence going on though in your histogram, so that's something to keep an eye on. I'm making this short because we really haven't had a lot of volume in anything. Silver had a correction last week of 10% in 2 days. I went long on, I believe it was Tuesday afternoon, and I got a lot of heat for that, but it turned out it was the right call. I just saw that it looked like it had a bottoming tail, 10% correction, had divergence, and so I went for it, and we made a ton of money in the lounge at the ones that followed me. I do believe that we get my target is around 50 on silver, maybe a little bit higher, and then we probably might see another corrective move in that. Gold also had a correction as well, down to 1492. And it all happened so fast, I think a lot of people forgot that it even happened. Okay, so let's take a look at crude oil. We could look at gasoline, which is basically the same type of chart. We got up here to that 340, and we are still at the highs of wholesale gas at $3.40, which is, you add about $1 to the retail side. You can see it's still a buy signal here. The histogram is giving you a buy signal. So I do believe that has a bit more to go as well. Crude, I have a level of around 115. 115. I believe it was 115.69. Okay, that's that red level right here. You can see these moves are just parabolic, just stair stepping up, bull flag, bull flag, bull flag. And so then that's why I've remained long in silver on the pullbacks and crude as well. So we've hit my target of 113 on crude, then 114, and now I'm looking for that 115 plus level. And then probably that's when we're going to see that correction come in as well. I can't promise it's going to happen this week on crude or the ES. You know, the old saying, sell in May and go away, may work, and it may be the end of May. So not really sure. The peak driving season is up until about the end of June, so I still think we got a little bit more room on the upside. Now we could have a quick pullback, you know, of 2 or 3%, and then still continue on higher. And we looked at the ES, we looked at silver, we looked at crude, and we looked at the VIX. And that's about it. I went Thursday, I told everybody in the lounge, you know, Apple looks like a buy here. And we were around 13.45 or 46. And then one of my members said, you know, what makes you see that? Well, first of all, there's a huge bull flag here. I had seen a bottoming tail here in the, let me see if we can find it. I'm not able to find it in hindsight, but I saw there was a bottoming tail, and the 10 was about to cross the 30. And so I said, let's get some calls. And we did, and it went up about $7 on Friday. So that was another profitable one, and we are out of that. I'm at this point still long crude and silver, and long the SPY, and short Chipotle Mexican Grill, and short RIM. RIM got tore up last week, absolutely tore up. Now I had no idea that RIM was going to have such crummy forecasts. They didn't have earnings, just lowered their guidance, which in turn caused Apple to scream higher. So that was an awesome trade. Now I did do Chevron last week. I wasn't sure because I knew that we had a pretty big move in it, but I did go long on it. It ended up, it did a whole lot of nothing on Friday, but we were able to get out with a little bit plus. So I wouldn't call that a huge winner. I wouldn't even call it a huge winner. I'd call it just a sort of a flat trade. What I did do on Baidu for their earnings was I sold a strangle, and that actually came back with 100% in one day on that. So I wish you all the very best of week. And if you have any questions about the membership or the blog or trading questions, just email me info@hotoptionbabe.com. Thanks a lot, and I hope you all have a really, really great week. Thanks.